Panagdaait sa tanan, and welcome back to our physical education and health class. I am Sir Justin Romer S. Monteron. You can call me Sir Justin or Sir Romer. For today's lesson, we will be talking about self-assessment to health-related participation and one's diet fitness, status barriers to physical activity assessment. For our objectives, we need to analyze the importance of self-assessment concerning health-related fitness, evaluate each type of diet, and illustrate the importance of rest after regular activity. I do hope that we can achieve these objectives during or after our discussion. For our review, please pause the video for 5 seconds and try to define these two terms. You can pause the video now. I will assume that you already defined the two terms. Now let us check the definition for each. Starting with fitness, it is defined as a state of good health or physical condition, primarily as a result of exercise and proper nutrition. I believe that you already know what is fitness, so let us proceed to to the other term, physical fitness assessment. Please read the definition. Physical fitness assessment, from the term assessment, it refers to any form of evaluation which we can use to gather information on a certain data. If we consider physical fitness, this refers to any form of evaluation form such as tests for us to gather data on our fitness status, for us to know if our fitness status is good or bad, and then we can easily give intervention to make it better. To summarize it, fitness refers to the state of good health, while physical fitness assessment refers to any form of evaluation to gather data or information about the fitness status of an individual. This time, let us talk about the two types of fitness, health-related fitness and skill-related fitness. For our lesson, we will only focus on health-related fitness. It focuses mainly on the optimum health of the individual. So here are the 5 major components of health-related fitness: cardiorespiratory endurance, body composition, muscular strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility. Before we define each of the components, I would like to inform you that each components are actually categorized into 3 main components. We have cardiovascular respiratory endurance, muscular fitness, and body composition. Starting with cardiovascular respiratory endurance or aerobic power, please try to define them using your own words and pause the video for 5 seconds. You can pause the video now. I do believe that you already defined aerobic power. Based from our previous discussion, we actually already defined aerobic, that it refers to the lungs and the heart to supply oxygen. Actually, it is actually the same definition for our topic today, but it emphasizes that the oxygen is being sent to the muscles. For the next slide, we'll be talking about muscular fitness. From the term itself, muscular fitness, it means that it refers to the fitness or the health of our muscles. It is actually categorized into 3: muscular strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility. Muscular strength, from the term itself, muscular strength, this refers to the strength or the power of the muscle. Activities or example activities where we can evaluate the power of our muscle is boxing. Through boxing, we can test our muscle strength and muscle power. The second one is muscular endurance. From the word endurance, this refers to the capacity to move one's body or an object without tiring. Therefore, in terms of muscle, this refers to any activities where we can use our muscle in a long period of time without feeling tired. The best example for this, where all students can relate, is when we are tasked to take down a very long note. In that way, you can test your muscular endurance. For flexibility, this only refers to our ability to move a joint without feeling pain or having injury, such as moving your fingers or moving your neck. Body composition, from the term itself, this refers to the measurement of body fat and muscle mass in the body. Example of this is the body mass index, wherein I believe you already have gathered during your previous years. Body mass index is a way of measuring our body fat by following this formula. BMI is equal to weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. In this example, we have a height of 1.8 meters and a weight of 75 kilograms. Please pause the video for 5 minutes and try to solve for the BMI in this example. You may pause the video now. I believe you already have your answer. So let us try to check this using the formula. Using the formula, substitute the given example, 75 divided by the height rather, which is 1.8 meters squared. So we need to square 1.8 and we have the answer 3.24 and divide that by 75, we have 23.15 as the BMI in this example. So let us remember, a BMI that is 25 to 29.9 is considered overweight. A BMI that is over 30 is considered obese. A BMI that is in between 18.5 and 24.9 is considered as normal. For our example, which is the result is 23.15, the BMI is normal because it is in between 18.5 and 24.9. But we need to remember also that the standard normal BMI differs from age group and sex, meaning to say that this posted standard for BMI classification is not universal. It may vary from the sex or gender as well as the age of the person. This time, we will be talking about self-assessment. Since our lesson for today is all about physical fitness and how we can assess them, we need to talk about self-assessment. It helps people to determine their fitness level by evaluating their assessment result. Let us remember, class, that self-assessment does not actually cure any diseases. It cannot also prevent harmful diseases, but we can use them as a reference for us to determine which part of the body that we needed to improve. This time, we'll be assessing our stress. I have chosen stress assessment because I believe this is timely and relevant, especially now that we are adjusting in this new normal, where we shifted from face-to-face class to online-based class. By following the test given, I believe we can assess our stress: resting heart rate, breathing pattern, respiratory rate, and stress-o-meter. For our resting heart rate, we will be needing a stopwatch or a clock. Kindly pause the video and try to find the equipments you need before playing the video again. I will assume that you already have the equipment. Let us follow the instructions. Make sure that your body has been relaxed for at least 30 minutes. Try to ask or evaluate yourself if you are relaxed for 30 minutes. If so, proceed to the next instruction. Find your pulse either on your wrist or on your neck. You can pause the video while trying to find your pulse. If you already found your pulse, proceed to the next instruction. For 60 seconds or 1 minute, count the number of beats you feel. So you will be using your stopwatch or clock now. Try to count the number of beats that you feel with your pulse. After 1 minute, please play the video again. This time, try to evaluate your resting heart rate. What is its classification? Have you found the classification? Please take note of that. For the next assessment, we'll be trying to assess your breathing pattern. All you need is a chair with a backrest. If you already have the chair, please follow the instruction. Sit on the chair, making sure that your back is flat against the back of the chair. If you are done, proceed to the next instruction. Your palm should be on your abdomen, covering your navel, while your other hand should be on the upper part of your chest, just above your heart. Have you followed the instructions? Then let us proceed. Observe your breathing for a minute or two. Observe your hands as you breathe in and out. Based on your observation, after 1 minute, which hand is frequently moving? Is it the one on your abdomen, or the one on your heart? Or is it both? Please record your data. The next one is respiratory rate. This time, we no longer need any equipments. All you have to do is count the number of natural effortless breaths you take in a minute. Breathe as normal as natural as possible. But if you have a companion with you, it is much better to ask them to count your breathing pattern for you. If you are now ready, let us proceed to the next instruction. Each inhalation and exhalation cycle is considered one breath. For example, inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. The number of breaths you take in 1 minute is called your respiration rate. So therefore, you need to count your breathing pattern for a minute. After that, please record the total number of your breathing pattern in a minute. This time, let us evaluate your stress. All you have to do is recall the events that happened to you over the past 2 weeks. Have you tried to recall them? Then, use the stress-o-meter to rate your day-to-day experiences from 1 to 0, having 1 as the least, meaning you are not stressed at all, and having 10 as the super stress, meaning you are very stressed in the past weeks. Are you done with stress-o-meter? Congratulations, that's the end of our evaluation and assessment for today. I have already posted activities in Google Classroom and be sure to answer and submit them before the deadline. That would be the end of our lesson today. If you still have difficulties in understanding, you can always replay the video or check the material posted in Google Class, and you can even try to contact the teacher in his given schedule. I do hope that you learn every single bit of details during the discussion. Before we end, let me pose a question. What makes you stressed today? Please leave your answer in the comment below. If you still have questions, please don't hesitate to call or contact the teacher. Thank you, class, for spending your time with me. Goodbye.